How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today we've got a hardpoint breakdown on the map Bokage, which as we all know can be a very hectic map, especially for hardpoint. We joined the game late and we're already losing on the points, but today we're going to be breaking down how to be a good ROUTEMAN player as an SMG. Now basically what this means is you're looking for different routes, depends where you're from, really how you say it, but looking for different routes to how to flank the enemies, how to make your way to the next hard point and rotating early and that sort of thing. So not necessarily jumping on that objective too much, so we're not going to have much hill time, but we are trying to flank the enemies, take them out from behind, and just make our teammates' lives a lot easier. But I'm going to be breaking down what I'm doing and why I'm doing it throughout this gameplay, so let's get right into it now and I hope you enjoy. So as you can see, at the moment I'm just trying to make my way through different routes to take out the enemies on this hard point for my team. So we do get inside the point there, but we're going to spawn towards that back still. So I figure let's make an early rotation here in a second, try and make our way past this contested point, and we're going to push through the middle, see if we can take out their enemies, but we keep getting killed here. So as we start to spawn out, we're going to make our way towards the barn once again, because they're still capturing it, so we want to try and stop them getting those points, but we do get taken out. So as a ROUTEMAN as well, it's a good idea to support your team whilst you're doing it. You're not constantly going to be running, so once you're towards the point, it's a good idea to help defend it. Hold down that little cross there, as you can see. I've got the MP40, so it's not going to be the best at long range, but you can still slap people quite hard with it if they're not expecting it. But we're just holding back here as my team jumps on the point, and keep holding down this long angle for them. Take one more out, but then we get flanked from behind by a team towards that tower just there. Now we're going to spawn down this corner, come through bottom mid. You can see there's a guy in here on the UAV. Drop that guy, then someone else flanks us. We get a bit of cat and mouse game here with this guy. He does manage to take us out in the end though, so good play to him. Now I'm going to keep trying helping my team get on that point, simply because we need the points and we need all the support we can get on that hard point right now. As you can see, we're only 2 points behind. We want to get a little bit of more of a decent lead. So we're going to try and make a flank here towards the next hard point. As you can see, I'm keeping away from my team on this part, just because I can make a nice easy flank if it's just me on my own. So we're going to try and flank around that back side of the map, which they're going to be spawning towards. So as you can see, it's back to P1, so they're going to be towards that middle map. So if I come really wide around the side of the map here, around the back, sticking to the edge, because I know I sort of cancel out where enemies can catch me from. They're really not going to be expecting me to come right around. And there we go. So we're right in the back of them now. We're going to take out some of their defences, help my team. And then we try and get the second guy. As we reload him, we run into this guy here. And we do manage to get taken out. But this is giving me an idea, because they still don't know where I flanked from just there. So we're going to push around, try our luck again. Constantly stay in cover when you're flanking like this as well. So we dropped 2 there in mid-map. I decided let's push through the barn, see if we can get out back again, drop another. And right here we just start slaying. Obviously, as an SMG, you need to be confident with your gun skill. And right here I was obviously just feeling myself. So I just started popping off, started taking them out. And then, once again, the spawns have now flipped. So we're going to be spawning towards the new hill here, towards the left, which is also very important because you can get the jump on it and you can get your defences set up nice and easy. Although we died there on a pretty decent kill streak, it doesn't matter too much because we got the spawns and we got the hard point. So basically by flanking there, what I did was let their teammates spawn on me so they can get on the hill, like I said. Now we're flanking once again here, trying to help them just take all the enemies off this point. Getting a little bit of aggressive because my team is sort of struggling to take the enemies off. Take out the last guy. Now we're on the point. Now we're going to chuck this mortar down, which are pretty big in hardpoint, obviously only in pubs. Once league play comes out, I won't be using those. But we'll just keep flanking in and out of this sort of power spots, because obviously if they take that mid barn, it's going to be hard to take them out of there. So I'm just going to keep moving around. Now as you can see, my team have already got the next, which is P3, all on lockdown in this lower building here. So I'm just going to sort of play the outside, because it's quite a hard hill to push in, but we will make our way there just here in a second. Now, as you can see, we start to push around the side. Figured let's try and get those off, because they're going to catch us if they stay on that hard point for too long. That guy had a good angle there, just holding down that doorway. Now, this, as I said, this is one of the hardest hills to push in the game. So we're going to swing him, start dropping people, get shot in the back there. But we did help our team take them out, and as you can see, they're now contesting. So I figured let's take an alternate route, as we are the route man this game. Come down the stairs, see if we can take anyone out from here. But there we go, we are on the point. I do get hit with a thermite or a Molotov there. Now I'm just trying to hold their pushes, because obviously they're going to spawn out towards that side now because we're on the point. But they do retake it. It's just a very, very hectic hill, this. But there's only a few seconds left, so we may as well start thinking about the next hard point, which is going to be in the mid-barn. Now I'm just looking for another route around the side, take out those enemies that have just spawned in. And now we're going to chuck another mortar towards their spawn. You'll see I sort of chuck them mortars in a way where I know they're going to be coming from. So basically by chucking it there, they're going to be running across that from their spawn, and hopefully it'll take some of them out or make them avoid that area. But once again, you'll see that I'm off on my own again, away from my team, trying to make a nice flank around the back of this spawn where the enemies are. I'm going to drop another one there, finally get a kill streak, get another one, and now we are just sort of on fire, challenging everybody in their spawn, being very annoying, just using different angles, taking them out. It's quite fun with an SMG like this. Once you start to pop off, you get a little bit of confidence, get a bit of momentum going, and you will just sort of improve your game a lot, I think, by doing this. Once again, off on our own, do get taken out there, so we don't manage to get to the dogs. But we have another mortar strike, which we're going to put in the mid-map there, and we're going to make an early rotation with our teammate towards this next point, and we're going to try and close out this game. But I'm trying to play the sort of mid-bottom here, and I can see enemy dots on the mini-map over here, so we're going to try and take them out from behind. Teammate helps me finish that kill off. I checked this bottom tunnel there, but I did not have my gun up ready, so I should have centered a little bit better there, maybe pre-aimed instead. But we're going to try and flank around the side here, because we can see there's enemies down this lower part, which I believe my team actually took out, or they made their way to the point. Drop one. Teammate gets the other. There we go, 5 seconds away. It is contested now, and they've took it back. But as you can see in this game, basically what my goal was just to sort of support a team and also just take out the enemies in their spawn. Always a good idea to make a nice early rotation as well. Obviously this is going to help out your team as well, because you're going to stop the enemies getting towards the point. That was bad aim by me just there. But you want to constantly be thinking about different routes and using your mini-map, which is always going to be key in any game mode really, and any role that you can use, because when you know where your team is, you can base this and make plays off it as well, as I showed you when I zoomed in on the map. Now we're going to be back to P1 now, I believe, as we're going to try and flank once again. We only need 4 points on the hill, so we're pretty confident we're going to win here. So now we need 3. They're doing a good job of defending, I'll give them that. So as you can see there, once again, finding a nice route to flank. And this is going to get us the win, essentially. So I hit that guy on the head with my grenade. We're going to stim up, push around the side. There's just a couple guys on here to take out. We hop on the point. Take out the last one. That's going to be 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We get that win. So as I've said, I've broken down sort of the main goals of being a route man, and also, you don't have to stick to these roles, but it does help, and it's some things to think about when you're playing in Hardpoint especially. You can also apply these to other game modes, but obviously the spawn systems can be kind of different, but also similar, but obviously in like Search and Destroy it's going to be a lot different. But you can still use the same techniques of flanking, which are going to be huge and just help you in any game mode essentially. If you can get into the enemy spawn, take them out from behind, and just be really annoying and confusing for them, be an inconvenience essentially. So if you enjoyed the video guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more. Let me know what content you'd like to see on the channel. Always love hearing your suggestions. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a good day. See you later.